Hey girl, it's good to see you. How have you been? The He is miracle food. It's the best for detoxing, cleansing, healing, removing inflammation, and boosting your immune system. It's suitable for all ages, and it helps me out tremendously during pregnancy. Allergen-free, gluten-free, 100% organic, all-natural, and vegan. Chakradoctor.org. 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 818-429-1675.
5 course meals, that's us. We the inventors of the science and mathematics. We the inventors of astronomy and astrology. Cushion Egyptian, ancient African DNA. It's all in my biology. Hope my people are proud of me. I'm just setting the light on a lot of dark places in our society. Minds covered in poverty. Universal creator, hear me, cause I'm praying for you to get us out of it. Wicked nations run by the corporations.
So how do you come up out of all of that? How does someone go from that to now all of a sudden you chilling with T.I. and all of these? Like, how did you wasn't even thinking about rapping, now all of a sudden you start rapping and now you getting like you get deals with motherfuckers like because like from the minute that I first met you, page, I'm like, yo, this nigga got picked with everybody. Like, who is this guy? Like.
I appreciate that, Lord Jamar. I appreciate that.
How do we jump? How do we jump from being on the fucking train for a month to fucking now? You know what I mean? You done went out to Atlanta or whatever the case may be. Like, come on, it's on the journey.
Yeah, it was a crazy journey. I'm not gonna lie to you. I tell people back then I never could see the future, bro. You know what I mean? I look in the mirror, I always be like, why the fuck I can't even like see past today? Like, I couldn't see myself doing shit except what I was doing right there. So I never knew none of these things were coming. You know, maybe I could have prepared more back then. I wasn't wise. I wasn't in tune with my faith in God all the way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't. You know what I mean? I just couldn't. I didn't know. Shit was just happening. But I just know I'm blessed. You know what I mean? And I had a time period where I just somebody told me to move down south. You know what I'm saying? I remember I got the phone call. You know what I'm saying? I was in the booth. You know what I'm saying? I was actually on I think it's St. Mark's or something like that, man. No, I was actually on Bergen Street, man. I was on Bergen Street, and matter of fact, do you know where where the homeless people, that homeless shelter is off Atlantic Avenue?
Yeah, like by off Bedford.
Yeah, right there. Right around the corner from there. That's exactly where I was going to the studio at. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't know.
Shout out to Brooklyn, man. If you from BK, you know what we talking about. We talking about the little homeless shelter. It's not little, the huge ass homeless shelter.
Yeah, it looked like a fucking castle over there. Shit.
Right there on that block. Mm-hmm. I was in there rhyming with like 20 nickel bags in my pocket.
The ass block over there. Like,
I was over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
engineering. And I got a phone call, and my other man said, "Yo, come down south, whoop-de-whoop. I think it'd be better for you down here, do some music." And I told that nigga, "Fuck out of here. I'm not going down south. I'm good right here. I got my work on me. I'm in the booth paying for studio time in Brooklyn. I'm good." And he just talked me into it somehow. He kept calling me back while I was recording. Kept calling me back. And then my cousin, shout out to my cousin Mel, shout out to Izzy. My cousin Money Mel tricked me. He reminded me of this. He tricked me. These niggas tricked me, told me they was taking me somewhere, and took me to the fucking Greyhound bus, nigga. You know what I mean? And at the time, I'm on the run. You heard? I'm on the run. So we didn't even get into, like I said, man, I was doing a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't even get to the on the run part. But at this time, I'm on the run, and, I get on the Greyhound bus, and I head down south. What happened, like I said, my family told me they was taking me somewhere, and they took me straight to the bus station, gave me some money, and was like, "Get on the bus, you going down there, nigga, fuck it. Like, get out the hood, you acting too crazy, you out." You know what I mean? That's basically what it was, man. I got on the Greyhound bus, and I headed to Florida. I was supposed to go to Orlando. I went straight to Florida. I was in Orlando, Florida for a year straight. In Orlando, Florida that year, my name's ringing bells. I'm shooting videos, running around, hustling. and just turned into a whole crazy thing there. And then from there, I went to Atlanta. And I landed in Atlanta in 2006. You know what I'm saying? And before, when I first came to Atlanta, again, I was on the run, like I told you. This whole time I'm on the run. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was in Connecticut, that little time period, I got my money up. I was a part of some shit. And yeah, everybody went to jail. You know what I'm saying? And I had warrants out. Other people had warrants out. And I fled, went to New York City, did all that shit, trying to act like I'm hustling the hood. Got the phone call, no, nigga, bring your ass down south. I go down south. You know what I'm saying? When I got to Atlanta, I was in Atlanta for like, yo, real talk, Jamar, when I got to Atlanta, my OGs brought me to the A, and them niggas brought me to a crib. Some people don't believe me when I say it, but they brought me to a crib in Mechanicville. Niggas gave me the keys, gave them to me, and was like, yo, we be right back. I was like, all right. And them niggas didn't come back for like 3 weeks. You know what I mean? My OGs is like that. They didn't come back for 3 weeks. I'm roaming through ATL, and I'm calling these niggas, like, yo, we be back. Like, you know, hold it down. You know, that's how I was introduced to ATL.
You had bread and all that. You was good, though. You wasn't.
Come on, son. I'm running around crazy, man. It's crazy.
Right. Because I know niggas that have been put in a position where they was locked in a mansion with no bread. Like.
Yeah, no, I had bread on me, and it was weed. I was finding, you know, the jars you keep your shit. I was finding weed jars and all types of shit in the crib. I'm finding bread in the crib. I'm like, oh, fuck it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? These niggas, they call it, but I'm good. I'll figure it out. And I went through a whole time period, and then I went to this some real shit, man. I took a bus for 3.5 days from Florida to All-Star Weekend in Vegas in 2007. When I did that, you know what I'm saying, and that one day I met like 8 superstars, you know? I met Chris Angel, T.I., Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen. The list goes on. And that day changed my whole life. That's how things like went to a whole nother fucking level, from the streets to just like, oh shit.
Where was that again? Say that again. I'm sorry.
What?
Where did you go?
I went to
change your life. Where was this?
I went to Vegas. I went to Vegas All-Star Weekend.
Copy. 2007.
And Jamal, don't be scared to input, because I don't want it to dry out the people. I'm trying to tell a story about it. You know, I don't want to sound like I'm going on and on and on. But
I got you good.
All right, so I go to Vegas in 2007. All right, All-Star Weekend. I'm on the run. My man once again tells me, hey, look, nigga, it's All-Star Weekend. You're a rapper. You need to come down to the shit. We're going to be out there. You need to go out there.
This same man that told you to go down south in the first place?
Yes.
It sounds like you owe this guy a lot.
Nah, I do owe him. I don't say I owe him. I think he played his part in what, you know what I'm saying, and what my career is becoming. Early on, he played a major role, but I don't think I owe him. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. He sounds.
But you got to be careful. You say that, and he be like, "Lord Jamar said you owe me. You told the whole world you owe me. I need $150,000 tomorrow, son. You said it on YouTube, man. Fuck out of here." So I'm just saying, yo, Iz, word to mother.
You want to set a precedent, like?
Yeah, I don't want to. You know what I mean? Iz, thank you, but you know what I mean?
Hey, that's payment. Thank you is enough.
Yeah, so that's my family anyway. So Iz, he tells me to go out there, whatever. I take the bus. I don't shit for 3 days, man. I don't take a shit for 3 days on the Greyhound bus, man. And I ride there with no ID, nothing. I ride to Vegas. When I get to Vegas, I land in Old Vegas. I don't even know what that is. And it's my first time even to go there. So I see a bunch of homeless people at pubs and shit. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck it don't look like Vegas. I mean, they're like, yo, listen, brother, you got 45 minutes to go. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, shit. So now I realized I got to get in the cab and go. So now I go to the new Vegas, you know, regular Vegas, and I arrive there, and I'm my homie rolls up on me. Make a long story short, I meet this lady in 45 minutes, man. You hear me? 45 minutes of being there. I meet this lady. And we was making eye contact from across, you know what I mean? Like across the room, 100 yards type shit. We making eye contact. My man's talking to me. I'm ignoring him, looking at the lady. And I'm a bum. You heard? At this time, I'm straight bummed out. I got the George Jefferson going. I'm like totally, you probably wouldn't talk to me.
George Jefferson.
I got the George Jefferson going. It's crazy. Only thing, I got fresh clothes, but they dirty. I've been on the bus for 3.5 days. Like, I'm fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And again, I ain't got no ID. You know, it's Vegas. You don't have an ID like an alien. You know what I'm saying? And so, make a long story short, me and the woman make eye contact. I walk over there to her. She's like, how you doing? Whatever, whatever. I lie to her till I just got off the flight. Whoop-de-whoop. She asked me, do I drink? I said, yes. She said, well, I'm going to my room to drink. So now you got to understand, I went all these OG niggas who been there for I don't know how long, balling out. They ain't got no girls. 5 mics come through with the duffel bag this big, smelling like the dirty Greyhound bus, and bag a lawyer from Atlanta. In 45 minutes, I end up in a hotel room. I'm smashing. As I smash, I realized that I'm a prostitute. As things were going along, I realized, wait a minute, it's not as intimate as I thought, man. Because Shorty got up and went to the fucking bathroom, and she like an OG lady. Like, after we nutted this shit, she got mad serious, like, excuse me. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm still hyped, like, yo.
On the dresser.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still hyped, like, yo, this is crazy, man. So she go get in the bathroom, and she goes to take a shower, and I just open, you know, the blinds and shit, and I'm looking at the, you know, the MGM and shit. I'm like, yo, because I'm at the Luxor, you know what I mean? I'm looking at the MGM, like, yo, this shit crazy. Like, what am I doing here? I was just homeless, you know what I mean? And the lady, she didn't even say bye to me, bro. I damn near felt like she gave me money type shit, you feel me? She didn't say bye. I knocked on the door. She's like, yes, lock the door. Man, she's like, lock the door. I'm like, oh, this bitch ain't give me a hug or nothing, bro. This is crazy. And also, another thing that happened, bro, this is real, son. What happened was I called my man to see where they was at.
Yeah. Okay, keep going.
What, tell me.
No, I was just kind of see how all this connects to.
Well, this is the night I met.
This is the night you met all of these dudes.
Yeah, well, this is the night. Yeah, this is the night I met T.I. Okay. This just plays a big part of my my road to success. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so while I was up there, I called the guys to see where they was at. You know, like what room are y'all in? Like, what's going on? And they like, yo, nigga, where you at? I'm like, yo, I just smashed the lawyer, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. And they like, shut the fuck up, nigga. You bum ass nigga. I'm like, yo, so they like, call us from the room. We in room such a, so I call them from the roof phone. Everybody going crazy in the background. This bum ass nigga, man. I don't know how you do it. Whoop-de-whoop, right? So I leave out the room. I'm going downstairs to go meet these niggas, you know, at their rooms and shit. And I go down the elevator, shit shoots straight down to the lobby. When it goes down to the lobby, it's crazy. Ice-T walks on the elevator.
Shout out to my man Ice-T.
Shout out to fucking OG Ice-T, man. He's the real one. So Ice-T, this is a real story, folks. So Ice-T steps on the elevator, and I'm a rapper. I'm chasing my dreams. I've been in Vegas for 2 hours. I done got pussy, all this type of shit going on. Here we go. Ice-T, I'm like, damn. OG Ice-T walks in, and I remember he walks in. I remember he had the coffee and all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. It was early in the morning. I had the coffee and he had the, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He came in with the coffee and I was like, oh shit, iced tea. And I pressed the wrong floor on purpose, you know what I mean? I pressed some whole other floor.
Did your stink ass take a shower?
No. Welcome to the life, baby. I don't take no shower, nigga. At this time, I did not take a shower, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to the world.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't think he was gonna lie. So I'm just trying to think of how funky it might have smelled in the elevator when a nigga.
Don't worry about that. Just watch the magic, man.
Talk to somebody.
Yeah, just watch the magic, man.
They ride. You just got some lawyer pussy, and now you're funky in the elevator. All right, go.
Cool. So now talking to Ice. Ice like, what's up, young blood? Do. I tell Ice I rap. He asked me if I drink. Whoop-de-whoop. And we head over. I tell this nigga, yeah. And he like, yo, come to my suite. You know what I'm saying? We get a drink, chop it up. So I'm like, oh, shit. I'm about to roll with this nigga, OG Ice-T. This is crazy. So we go in the room. Coco was there. There was another gentleman there. Coco was talking to the dude. And me and Ice-T was just by the door. Like, by the door was like a bar and shit. And we was by there. He went on MySpace, wrote me like a little joint. While we was chopping it up, he wrote me on MySpace like, yeah, young blood, keep going. You got the energy. You know what I'm saying? It's on MySpace. I found it out when I got home, like, oh, this nigga sent me a MySpace message. This was crazy, you know what I mean? And it was just one of those moments, and we chopped it up right then and there. So, I smoked with him, drunk a little something, and I left. But now I'm like, damn, what's going on? The fuck am I doing with Ice T? You know what I'm saying? I just fucked this lawyer bitch. I haven't even got to my man's room yet. This is bugged out. So now when I get back on the elevator, it goes up to like a floor or something, and then like this big tall ass motherfucker comes on the elevator. Talking about like 7'1" type shit, like mad crazy tall. With, you know what I'm saying? But he got NBA rings on all his fingers and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I said some dumb shit like, yo, you play ball? Yeah, that nigga look like he's gonna backslap the shit out of me. So yeah, that nigga said, yeah, I play ball. What do you? And he went like, he just took his hands and showed me all his rings. Like, yeah, nigga. And when he showed me his rings and shit, I looked like, damn. I said, yo, what's your name, man? So I'm Elgin Baylor. And in my head, I'm like, I thought this nigga was dead. Elgin Baylor. Nigga, I see you on cards, nigga. I'm looking at this nigga like, yo, this is like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm looking at him like, dude, and then yeah, he's like a nigga that got everything. You know what I'm saying? He had all that shit on his hand. You know what I'm saying? Make a long story short, I met that nigga too in this little time period before I even got to the fucking dude room. So I get to my people's room, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to believe me that I fucked the bitch, and I met all these people, and you met Ice T, shut the fuck up, Five. You always lying. Whoop-de-whoop. It's a whole big thing.
Niggas in the comments don't want to believe that you fucked the bitch. But anyway, go ahead. They're like, it sounds like cap. He's capping. But anyway, go ahead.
Nah, one thing about me, and I think that's gonna be dope for the world. I'm totally honest. Like they ain't gonna get this from nobody else.
That's why I knew
like
you was gonna tell the truth if I said, did you take a shower or not?
Yeah, nah. So it was one nigga in the crew that was hating though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bum ass nigga. I ain't gonna say his name and make him famous. He's a bum ass nigga. I still call him a bum ass nigga. He'll always be a bum ass nigga, even on the Godcast. But anyway, this nigga
fired.
This nigga didn't want me. He didn't want me to participate in this shit because he was mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, why is this nigga Five with us? Like, he's rhyming to all the bitches and shit. Like, he ain't got no real money. And he's like with us. And my man is like, chill. Five's a star. Let him rhyme his way. Like, you know what I'm saying? When we get around people, let him spit, nigga. And my man was hating. The other dude was just hating. So this next time, he tried to find something for us to do that'll make me look bad broke. You know what I mean? Out of nowhere, this nigga like, yo, let's go to the mall and go shopping, yo. And everybody in the crib like, yeah. All the bitches getting drunk. I'm like, what the fuck? Shopping. I'm like, nigga, I can't get a haircut. It's All-Star Weekend. Haircuts are $100 in 2007. They're like shit like $150 All-Star Weekend. All the drug dealers looking at me like, nigga, why don't you get a haircut before you come? I'm like, nigga, just came off being homeless, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I can't get no fucking haircut. You know, it was crazy, bro. So, especially not for no $150. My budget wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
so,
$150 for a haircut?
Yeah, All-Star Weekend back then, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. Anybody that was at All-Star Weekend in Vegas.
I'm glad I had dreads for a long time.
Yeah, they know I'm not lying. If you was at All-Star Weekend in Vegas 2007, you know. Shit was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? A pound of weed was $7,000, man. You know what I mean?
I remember one time we went to Chicago. And this might have been around, I don't know. This is when I first maybe cut my dreads or some shit like that.
Whoa.
And we went to some fucking barbershop. And these motherfuckers, they wanted to like wash your hair and all of this type of shit. You know what I mean?
I never liked that. I never liked that.
I never experienced no shit like that. And then at the end, the nigga said $30. Like,
yo, dude, I done asked you to put this shit under my face.
and at that time, I had never paid more than like $12. Fuck.
Yeah, in the hood, maybe 10, son, to be honest.
$30? What?
Like, give a nigga 7.
You out of your mind? Oh, I'm just saying. I almost jumped out of my skin for $30. $150? I don't give a fuck. In my most ballingest days, I would have never paid $150 for a fucking cut.
Well, I definitely couldn't pay for one back then.
I'll go and get my own fucking clippers for $60 and use them bitches 1,000 times. Like fuck out of here. You kidding me? I got bad clippers right now. I should be crispy as fuck. I do this. But anyway, $150 cuts. Yeah, I see why you had the George Jefferson. But anyway.
So make it long. Let's try to. I don't want to like. This is true though. I don't want to. Be too slow with it. Make a long story short. He figured out something to do that maybe that I couldn't fuck with. Like, all right, 5 mics, you're having all this charisma, nigga. We're going shopping now. You got racks to go shopping in Vegas, nigga. I'm like, nah. So at first, I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna chill here.
The Most High. I know who that is. No, I was just saying, thank you to a donor to the super chat. Thank you, serving of the Most High. I appreciate you, Queen.
Appreciate you. So now, make a long story short, so now niggas like we go to the mall. And this girl, now this remember you said I owe somebody, now I owe her. I don't know her name. My cousin remembers her name. I don't remember her name. But she definitely influenced me and helped me change my shit. Because she was like, I said, yo, I ain't going nowhere, man. Everybody all dressed up. I'm staying right here. I'm smoking weed, looking out the fucking window. I'm hyped to be in Vegas. Fuck out of here. I ain't going no fucking shopping. That's where you got me, nigga. I'm staying. The girl said, 5 mics.
You got me.
Yo, she said, 5 mics. You gonna let him punk you? I'm sitting there rolling bell like, what you mean? How's he punking me? She's like, nigga, you chasing your dreams. He gonna tell you not to go. You just gonna sit here? There's some bad bitch too. I'm looking at her like that. I'm like, and she from Cali. I'll never forget this. I was like, I said, go, right? She's like, yeah, nigga. Like, I said, oh, this shit. The bitch, yo, the chick's pumping me up, son. I got to go now. You know what I'm saying? So I fucking roll the blunt. I go. I get in the elevator. I'll never forget, son. The dude was in the elevator like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm going to the mall, nigga. Fuck out of here. I go downstairs, bro. We all go downstairs.
A bottle of fucking Nair or some shit. Credit card. Scrape your shit off. Guy gave yourself a baldy. Fuck y'all niggas.
I wish I could have at the time. Yo, but at that time, I never been to Vegas or nothing before. You know what I mean? I was just so lost. I was just going, bro. It was just like a real ride. You know, drinking it. All right, so make a long story short, hold on, because this is so long ago. I'm trying to stay on track. Yeah, so anyway, we in the elevator, and we go downstairs. When we go downstairs, the elevator door opens, and it's nothing but fucking people. Okay? Now, all the people are there, and it's like, it's like a little pandemonium. So we all trying to figure like, well, what the fuck is going on? Who's in the lobby? Michael Jordan or somebody? Like, who the fuck is down here? And it's like a big crowd, and the crowd's like moving. So when we get off the elevator, we can naturally start moving with the fucking crowd. And you know what I'm saying? We all like, what's going on? And this dude's walking with us. And he's just like looking at me. I keep looking at him like, the fuck this dude looking at, man? And he's like, you don't know what's going on? I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah, man. He's like, I'm Chris Angel, man. And we just walking. And so I'm like, what, nigga? I'm like, what, nigga? He's like, I'm Chris Angel. I was like, I don't know who the fuck. I don't know who the fuck Chris Angel. I told my man, you know who Chris Angel is? He's like, nah. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck is Chris Angel, bro. And we acting like that and shit. And, you know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, and he just fucking floated in front of you.
No, I swear to God, he's walking with us like a normal person through the crowd. Like, is it like nobody's paying attention? This dude says he's Chris Angel, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, he said, where you from? I said, I'm from Brooklyn, man. He said, yeah, me too. That's when we got like crazy. I'm like, what? From where, nigga? And he's like, I'm from 7th Avenue. And as me and him having this little debate, I see this fucking statue that's like 20 feet tall, man. You hear me? Like 20 fucking feet tall. It's just way in the sky. And it's this nigga. And he's like this. He's like this. And it just says, Mind Freak, coming soon. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, that's you? He's like, I tried to tell you, man. Like, yeah, that's me. He's like, actually, we're getting ready to film a show. So as me and him get, deep in conversation, my man's noticed the statue as well. As I turn back to the crowd I'm with, they all like this. I'm looking at them like, yo, they like, we already know that. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Next thing you know, the nigga says, what are you about to do? I'm like, yo, I'm about to go to the mall. He's like, man, why don't you come on my show? Yo, Chris Angel, crazy, man. Stop playing. He's like, no, man, for real, man. Come on my show right now, man. Just sign this paper, and we'll go through these back doors right here, and the show will start. I'm like, what, nigga? So I tell my man, now I'm telling them, y'all got to go around on the other side, bro. I don't know. Especially the hater. You take your non-believing ass to the other side. Somehow I'm about to go on TV, nigga. And Chris Angel, we go through the back doors. Yo, I swear, it's Vegas, bro. We open the doors like, Chris Angel, and he does, and yo, all this shit's documented, man. This shit's documented on Mind Freak, man. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Yo, listen, bro. So he do We go on my freak.
See, I believe because you're one of these motherfuckers that. Go ahead. This is a great story. Keep going.
So, look, hold on. Can you guys be quiet, please? Please, bro. This is in front of the whole world. We don't want to hear what you talk about in the kitchen. Please, man. It's dead ass. I will fight niggas on YouTube Live. So I swear to my mother's baby. Like, anyway, niggas wilding in the background. Like, we hear niggas scheming back there. Like, nah, I'm just gonna try to. Like, come on, bro.
First Angel bring you on stage.
Yo, he brings me on stage.
Magically give you a lineup.
He could have magically did one.
Voila!
Fuck you.
You got a full head of hair now. Whoa, shit.
Yo,
you are magic. All right, now.
Yo, stop. Let me get it back. So we go out there and I didn't really believe in tricks and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, I believe whatever, but I didn't really believe in what was going on. I'm out there talking loud. Yo.
Yeah, I do hear a little
something.
Stop
talking in the background, bro. Seriously. I'm on YouTube Live, bro. Stop talking in the background.
No, you're not on YouTube Live. You're on the Godcast.
I'm on Godcast. Like, but this is embarrassing, bro. We talking in front of everybody, telling a story, and y'all niggas is talking in the background. Please.
Got like 500 some people in here right now. 500.
There's a lot of people in here, man. And this is a nigga life we talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm out there not believing. You know what I mean? I'm telling somebody that's standing next to me, like, yo, this magic trick shit ain't real. You know what I'm saying? And the man
cracked your fucking head. I know he did some shit and cracked your fucking head.
Yo, no, he really does tricks. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man.
He's real. I don't know, whatever the fuck he does is real. Because what happened was I'm cracking jokes. The production, while we're filming, the production house, people talking in the background now, the production noticed the talking and called a timeout. Hold up, stop production. Hold on, let's everybody get in the circle right here. Chris, Angel, everybody. And they got in the circle, and I just see their heads popping up. They looking at me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What's going on? And the producer, well, hey, 5 mics. Hey, we were thinking maybe Chris would do some tricks on you.
Hold up. You're stuck.
I'm stuck?
Okay, yeah, you were stuck. Okay, the producer said, hey, 5 mics, come here.
Yeah, the 5 mics, we were thinking, that maybe Chris would do some tricks on you. So I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, nah. They're like, no, we think it'd be good, man. It'd be great, and let's see if they're real or not.
And this was an episode of Mind Freaks.
Yes, they can look it up. All this stuff, go look it up, man. Do your research, man. Wow. It's on Mind Freaks, 2007, man. Probably season 1, season 2, it's on there. So,
people want you to speed it up, though.
I know. I'm sorry, y'all.
Thank you, Chanel Rogers. They said, can we get to the point where you got famous? And furthermore, drop a bar for non-believers like me. Respectfully.
I told you to guide us. I told you to guide the conversation, bro. I asked you to do that, bro.
I know, but this is a good part. You fucking just ran into Chris Angel out of nowhere while we're trying to get to T.I. How can I fucking avoid this?
So look. We'll do it like this.
So he did some magic shit on you. It was crazy, right?
It was crazy. Later on that night, listen, we'll do it like this. We'll chop it down like this. Later on that night, I met Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen. I snuck into another party, and I met T.I., okay? The in-between parts, don't worry, we'll tell that another part. But when I met T.I.
dressed the same and all of that type of shit.
Huh?
You still dressed the same? You still looking
like
dressed
the same. Okay. I've been straight on the road since I was on the Chris Angel show. It was all in one night.
Right.
I sneaked my way into T.I.'s birthday party or some shit. It was some type of party he had. Maybe it was just for the basketball. I don't fucking know, but I sneaked my way in there. And when I get in there, T.I. sees me. I didn't know it was T.I.'s party. I didn't even know it was a party. And he attempts to get me thrown out the party, okay? Because he's like, yo, there's some dude in my bedroom with a hood. He has a fucking, I don't know who this dude is. And you know what I'm saying? And the reason I'm in his bedroom, I'm just walking around the hotel room like, oh shit. And just fucking wandered into this nigga room. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they proceed to try to throw me out. And then my man, that's a hater, popped up and was like, hold up. That's my man. He with me. And you know what I'm saying? And that calmed things down. And it was just a whole big thing. And that's how I met Tip. And then from that day forward, I moved to Atlanta. Like, you know what I mean? I went back to Atlanta and I found his studio and I just never left the studio, and, you know, things just went the way they went. You know what I'm saying?
Never left the studio.
I'm just being real. The story is so more intricate and it's so more detailed, but I don't want to bore the people. But at the end of the day, yeah, I went to Vegas. I met a lot of superstars in 24 hours, and Tip was one of them. And me and him connected furthermore in Atlanta. And, you know, like I said, that was, you know, 20 years ago, 17 years ago, whatever. That shit is, you know, that's history. And I was in Atlanta for 17 years. I met a lot of artists. I know most of the artists that came up in that time period, most of the OGs. I ran the streets in Atlanta. I went to jail numerous times. I was still on the run the whole time, folks. The whole time I was in Atlanta, I was on the run. And then right before I got a record deal, the police finally came and got me. They finally came and got me.
What did you finally satisfy? Because that would have to be satisfied, or else you wouldn't even be able to talk about this shit.
I wouldn't even be here.